Gaeilge agus failte go Gaeilge I Chroí. That's right, I said go and not da because,
well, I have a confession.
I should have been saying failte go Gaeilge I Chroí. This was kindly pointed out by somebody in one of my comments, so thank you for that, because I don't want to be giving like false information in Irish. I want to make sure you're getting like the most out of this channel. That's a mistake that I used to make all the time. But anyway, it is failte go Gaeilge I Chroí, not failte da. And today I am bringing you a video on how to say your age in Irish. If you haven't checked out my last video, I'll have it linked up here, and that was basically the rest of the numbers, which you have to watch before this video. You have to watch numbers part 1 and 2, because otherwise there's not really any point, because I'm not going through all the numbers when I tell you the ages. And I also did the months of the year in that video, and I've been posting about the different seasons on my Instagram, so if you want to find those out, then please follow my Instagram. I'll have it on the screen and linked in the description. If you follow that, you can learn something new in Irish every day. So now that all of that is said and done, let's get into the topic of this video, which you're not going to want to do when you realize how complicated it is to say your age in Irish. It's not that straightforward, but it's not that difficult once you get the hang of it. Make sure you watch the 2 videos about numbers and come right back to this video. In fact, revise it. Even if you have, revise your numbers, and this video will make a lot more sense. So first things first, from 1 to 10, the numbers stay the same apart from 1 and 2. When we are counting age, you don't say a hain, a da, a tree. You just drop the a, and then with 1 it changes to ein. For 2 it changes to ya. Now, one thing complicated about saying your age in Irish, the main thing is how it changes when you say years. So year in Irish is blaen. But it depends on what age you are. The spelling of blaen and the pronunciation changes depending on that. So if you are from 1 to 2 years old, or your age ends in 1 or 2, you say blaen. If you're saying that you're from 1 to 10 years old, the structure is tá mé, which is I am. For example, 1, you would say tá mé ein bhlain de ish. I am 1 years of age. If you are from 3 to 6, you're going to say blaena. So tá mé trí blaena de ish. Tá mé cúig blaena de ish. And then from 7 to 10, you're going to say Milena. If you're going to say I am 7 years old, for example, you would say tá mé seacht Milena dish. And it's the same for 8, 9, and 10. You just change the number. Now, if your age ends in 0, so 20, 30, 40, 50, so on and so forth, you're going to say blaen. Tá mé fiche blaen dish. I am 20 years old. 50, tá mé céige blaen de ish. Now, a quick note, so the way that you say years from 1 to 10 is how you're going to say it if the number ends in, so for example, if it ends in 8, you're going to say milena. And I'll give examples of that later in the video. Moving on to the teens, so it gets a little bit more complicated, the structure. If you wanted to say 11, you would say tá mé ein bhlain jeag de ish. So you know that 11 is a hain jeag. Okay, so the structure goes, I am 1 year's teen of age. In English, it's just separate, like you don't say 1 teen or 2 teen, but in Irish, it's anything from 11 to 19 is gonna end in jeag. And then it's the same going up in the teens. Tá mé ja bhlain jeag de ish. 13, you would say tá mé trí blaena jeag de ish. And one other thing that changes, so the number 4, it's going to change to Cara. Different spelling and different pronunciation. If you're 14, you're going to say Tá mé cara Belena jeg de ish. It's the same for the rest of the teens. Remember how the years change depending on what the age ends in, and just apply that sentence structure and the numbers that you already know, and that's how you can say your age if you are in your teens. Find out how you say if you're 24, you're 68. I'm going to explain that now. If you are 21, you would say Tá mé un bhliain is fiche de ish. Another example, if you wanted to say 64, Tá mé, remember it's not cahar, it's cara. Tá mé cara blena is shaska de ish. So I'm going to wrap up the video there. Thank you so much for watching, and please don't get overwhelmed by this. I know it is complicated, but just maybe go over the video a few times and you will get the hang of it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a like if you did. Subscribe if you want to see more videos about Irish. I'll have one up every week, and follow my Instagram to get posts every single day in Irish. Gora my agat agus slán leat.